And here we go. Okay. So here we are with Super Metroid. It's been a hot second since I've played this game, although I have seen a fair amount of it recently. Okay, I have to familiarize myself with the buttons. That's not the button. I press B to activate, and it's not B, it's A. Alright, we'll check out the controllers. Alright, move on. Jump. Who the hell puts... No. Oh, okay. Just switch these around. Item cancel is X. No. Item select is X. Jump. What is the right control scheme? I didn't expect this. What's the default? Item select on select. That's terrible. Why would you do that? Oh hell, I'll have to... Kind of want to ask a friend how he does it now. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Oh heck, it's one of those games with too many buttons. Alright, hold on. Item select. Dash. Okay, most important is that you can run and jump. Shoot is on select. Oh, okay. It's way too early in the day for me to wrap my head around all this. Oh, jeez. Shoot. Jump. Huh. Hold on, what if we do dash back here? Dash, jump, shoot, select. Sure, we'll try that. Oh, special settings. Icon cancel. Don't know what that means. Okay. Let's get moving.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Hmm. Making bacon pancakes. Jimmy. How inspired. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Make the bacon and I put them in a pancake. Yeah, I know the jingle. Yeah, maybe you should write a song about him. Alright, we can jump and shoot. That's simple. Run and jump and shoot. A little more complicated. Dance. Dance, little Jimmy, dance. That'll do. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I don't know why, when I played this game before, I could never get the wall jumps. They were just impossible. Hell, half the appeal of this game is just the wall jumps. They just work. Alright, I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot of running. In case you didn't notice, these are some dead scientists here. And whether they were having a good day or a bad day before, no one's having a good day after a space pirate attack. Hey look, it's the Metroid. Hey buddy. Hey look, it's a space pirate. Hey buddy. Oop. Well, that's a thing you can do. Oh, we cannot morph. Okay. Forgot. Oh, amazing. Okay. Oop, oh, don't mind me. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Excuse me, Ridley. I have to fight Ridley. Ow. Okay, now we're done. Huh. I was thinking maybe I could do it. There's a way you can fight Ridley. You get him down, you know, you hurt him enough, and you can end the fight two ways. You can hurt him, or he can hurt you. And either one leads to this little escape sequence. You know what? Don't even worry. Game, I'm trying to do the swag wall jump. Fine. Fine. I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen a speedrun reset over a little puff of steam. But it's a good thing we're not speedrunning this game, because that's not my cup of tea. Alright. You've never played a Metroid. You know what? Let's see. Metroid Prime 1 comes highly recommended. Metroid Prime 2 is kind of like Dark Souls 2. It has a reputation as being a little bit harder and maybe a little bit more bullshit. But people love Super Metroid. Super Metroid is kind of... it's the natural evolution of Metroid 1. What is my cup of tea? Casual games, not... well, it's like, I like speedrunning some games. I'm thinking of getting into speedrunning Wizard of Legend. Just a few runs in a very simple category. But I have a couple cups of tea, but... I like speedrunning old games is not my cup of tea. That's, I think, with the way my interests shape out, actual tea. You know what? I'm a simple man. I like just a simple Earl Grey tea most of the time. I beat the boss in Wizard of Legend. I didn't manage to do it on stream, but I did get there eventually. It's a very hard game. You haven't. Well, Jimmy, tell you what, do you wanna hear the loadout I used? I've done it twice. Well, like, twice with, like, there's cursed modifiers you can get for the run after you beat it once. So if I'm not using those, I could tell you the loadout I'm using, and you could try it for yourself. You saw I was using the Berserk one, but it turns out I actually just prefer the homing flares over the Berserk. But Ice Scimitars is still my favorite. Alright, where's this E-Tank? Can I get there? You cannot get there. Very well. It's English. It's probably, by the English spelling, it's probably Grey. Earl Grey. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll take a tea with cinnamon in it, or an apple spice tea. You know, it depends on what I have handy. I don't buy tea, like, ever, or hardly ever. So I don't, you know... Tea is not my cup of tea, as it were. I'm much more a coffee person these days. Oh, you have to kill all the pirates, okay. Oh, when I'm feeling fancy, which is not all the time. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is... You know what, maybe I don't need to wall jump everywhere. We'll say we're fine without the wall jumping. This section you can go very fast and very smoothly. But only if you're good at wall jumping. You're feeling fancy now, making bacon. You're feeling fancy now, making bacon. And you put it in your pancakes. Sounds good. Alright, I forget what's in this room. Is this the... No, this is not... This is not the end room. Is this Bomb Chorizo? I don't know where I'm going. This is a map. I haven't seen this room in ages. No one plays this room casually. Or no one plays this room in speedruns or in randomizers. You might see this room if people are looking to stock up. But it's a rare sight. That's a save room. We'll take a save, sure, why not? Heck. Okay, I know where to go next. There's kind of a tutorial progression that you go to before you go anywhere else. So we're still in that. Alright, just duck under those guys. Okay, here's Bomb Chorizo. Named Bomb Chorizo because it has the bomb. Look, I'm a power-up. Ha 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 ha. I am not a power-up anymore. There we go. Fast fight. Canonically, I like tea sometimes, but not often. Alright, I'm gonna do a cool trick. Bollocks. Bollocks. Okay, this trick is called the Alcatraz escape. It's fairly precise. Okay, well, allow me to readjust my statement. I'm going to attempt to do this trick. Oh, it could be my control pad is not amicable. Yeah, I'm getting... Could be my D-pad is not amicable to the kind of moves I am trying to do. Well, screw that, I guess. Alright, I believe we go through here now. One more. Well, whatever it was, I should do the opposite. Well, I said screw it. So I guess I'll do it instead. Alright, you see it's pressing up. I'm getting the up input. The upright input, which is the wrong input. This, the D-pad sensitivity for up might be a little high. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna... Alright. Whoop, excuse me, sir. Don't do that. Alright, I'm gonna try it on keyboard instead. Because my D-pad is not so amicable. Okay, I've done it before. It's been a long time since I've done it. Okay. If I do this... okay. Okay, that was close. Oh, it's so much easier on keyboard. Okay. Close. Close. Those aren't actually spiky balls. Those are spiky organisms. Well. Okay. But yes, avoid them. Alright. 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 It's tricky because at the top of the jump, you have to morph, which is a double down input. You have to do that fast enough. Make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. You have to get... Okay, this one's pretty specific. Alright. No, okay. You can also get it off the left side, which may be simpler. Excuse me, the right side. Don't mind me, just directional dyslexia or something. Okay. No, okay. I'm not sure how many jumps this takes. Was that it? I think that might have been it, actually. That was close. You believe. Okay, Jimmy. Bollocks. Alright. We'll get it then. If you believe, we'll get it. Alright, it's tricky. Alright, have to get the order of operations right. That's tricky. Oh, that was close. We might need a third jump. Okay, close. Oh, he's done it. Beautiful. Have a little dance. Okay. So that's Alcatraz Escape. It's 2 wall jumps and a quick morph, but you gotta do them very carefully. I know what this room is. Okay, yeah. This is, it's not time for that room yet. Okay. So the outskirts completed. Going to Green Brinstar now, which has excellent music. Which reminds me to ask, how is the audio balance doing? Do you hear the cool tunes? Okay, heck off. Hold on. There's a special trick here called mockballing. And I do not know how to do it. Okay, good. Good to hear the audio balance is good. Oh, another map terminal. Half the rooms in the game you never see. If you only watch people play this game competitively. This is a save? Yeah, this is a save room. We'll take another save here. Alright. So we are going to Spore Spawn now. Okay then. What's in this direction? Okay. I think it's just missiles. Well, whatever. Missile recharge. Okay. Again, another room you never see. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Okay, this controller does not like the wall jumping. So I guess we're gonna go talk to Spore Spawn. I will cheese this real fast though. Oh, excuse me. That's bad. Still gonna do it. No, okay. Oh, wall jumps. Why? Wall jumps, why? You know what? Look off. Fucking... There we go. As intended. Power bomb. Okay, sure. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, there's charge beam down here. And a missile pack. Is it charge or spazer? I forget. Power bombs. Okay. Very well. Oh god, this controller is not good for this game. This game requires very precise movements. And even even a little bit of joypad finickiness is too much. Okay, here's a save room. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, Super Metroid is, in some ways, it's a perfection of the form of the original Metroid for the NES. Super Metroid has a map, whereas the original was, both games are labyrinthine and at times unintuitive, but Super Metroid is a little better at it. Okay. Here's your friendly neighborhood spore monster. Ow. Okay. Spore spawn is a little spooky. A little spooky if you're a big noob. There we go. And that's the end of Spore Spawn. There's a trick you can do to get past him. But, you know. I don't know that trick. So, we'll get super missiles our way. The usual way. Oh, excuse me. In the 100% run, yeah, you use super missiles to get into there, to get the super missiles. You have to Thanos it, you know. I use the super missiles to collect the super missiles. Something like that. Alright, this room. Alright, there's stuff up there. Alright, now this room here. Oh, fuck. There we go. Hidden missile tank. Alrighty. So here is where you learn to run. Huh. Red Bryn Star. Ooh, I love this music. Alright, we'll be going up there later. Wait, here it is. And we go down. Energy refill ain't bad. The flow is relatively intuitive. It has that going for it. I don't... This is more supers. Oh, this is Spazer. Okay. Sure. What's this button do? Well, you see, Jimmy, the Sage Wisdom button, it summons Sage Wisdom. where either myself or another member of the chat will tell you something about the world, or human experience, or life advice, or really anything in particular that you request. So let me tell you a little something about the button. Lots of people ask what that button does. And I can tell you what the button is. Alright, Jimmy. What do you want wisdom about? See, that's why there's a text box. Let's see, we could fight Kraid now? I think I will find a save point, and then we'll fight Kraid. You know. The button comes with a text box, so that you can request... we need speed booster. The kind of advice. Alright. You want some advice? Oop, it's too hot. At some point, you'll probably be tempted to, you'll want to get into a randomizer. And you'll say, oh, Super Metroid randomizer, that sounds great. But I'm here to tell you that you want to start with the vanilla. You want to start with the vanilla, make sure you're familiar with the base game and the flow thereof. That's my sage wisdom for today. So start small. Do I have any fun hobbies? I do, as a matter of fact. I was just thinking about that today. I like to play D&D, and my group is on hiatus because somehow 3 Saturdays in a row we're all booked. But someday we will return, in like 2 weeks now, I guess. So, currently all my games are on hiatus. I might be doing another one next Sunday. We'll see. I had a friend who's saying, hey, it's like I wanted to get into D&D. But it's like, back when I was young, it wasn't cool. Sage advice about D&D. Well, that's, I'm fairly new at it, but I'll see what I can do. Look at how high look at how high this jump is. Yeets. Just yeets way into the air. Sage advice about D&D. Let's see. Let me tell you something about compatibility. At some point, you'll probably have a session that goes poorly. I'm a DM, primarily. I'd love to be a player. You want to narrow down the topic, that's good. So, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy? If you want to invite me, I'd love to be a player. All the people I talk to, they're like, hey, I've never played before. It would be nice if we could play it. I'm like, well, no one wants to DM, so I guess I'll be the DM. I'm fairly good at it. So it's no great tragedy. But heck, dude. Alright. Sage DM advice. Different players need different things. And that sounds, it sounds very simple, and it is, except for the part where it's not. It's like some players really like combat, and some players really like intrigue. And so, to keep your players happy, you have to learn over time what they like. You know, every table is somewhat particular for the players in it, because players have different needs and they have different styles. Like, I would tell you what I need as a player, but I never get to play, so it's a little hard for me to know right now. But I have one player who has a real head for tactics and combat. You know, he's good at grasping the realism of the world. Like, at one point, you know, he threw a javelin. He threw a javelin at a creature, and, you know, you throw javelins, it's what you do. But then, it was like, okay, the creature pulls the javelin out. Is there extra bleed damage? And I was like, well, I hadn't thought of that. I don't think there's rules support for it. There could be rules support for it, you know, it's a broad game. Well, that's another piece of advice. You can homebrew and house rule anything you don't like about the game. Anything that doesn't work for your table. For you as a dungeon master, or you as a player. As long as we can all agree that this is something we want to change. You can change it. It's something that's nice about the adaptability of tabletop games. Because like a video game, modding a video game is pretty hard. It's a no-joke amount of effort. But modifying a tabletop game is relatively simple. All it requires is that we acknowledge the rules that exist, we declare new rules to replace them, and we all agree that this is a change that should take place. Alright. There's a quick kill, and I don't know it. So, as usual... Ow. You know what? Kraid? Kraid is a very rude dancer, which is why he doesn't get invited to prom. Kraid, please open your mouth so I can shoot you. Please. Oh, okay. Let's not die here. If at all possible. I mean, if it's not possible and we have to die here, then so be it. But it would be cool to not die here. Okay. Kraid, please. Oh, okay. More tabletop talk can come, but only after I finish killing a giant space pirate. Heck. That was nice. That was a good hit. are not done yet. Okay, now we're done. Creed is a terrible dancer, and his spikes get everywhere. And that's why no one invites him to prom. But that's Various suit, and we are making a nice little clip through the game. That's probably like a quarter of the way through. Seems good. No, okay, it's that button. What tabletop RPGs do you play, Jimmy? Oh, here's a fun trick. If you're still listening, I'll tell you a secret technique. Little cradling. Cute. There's a secret technique. And this comes from... Partly it comes from the philosophy of the thing. There's a couple different philosophies for game mastering a game. But the one I'm partial to, it's you know, basically the game master, they take on the game master's role, because all the players, you know, it's fairly easy to understand what their role is. You know, they play their player characters, and the game master plays all the other characters. But in addition to that, there's also the game master as arbiter, as a referee of sorts. But if you were just you can't just be a referee, because, you know, the world has to come alive. Anyway, I'm still figuring out where I fall on it, but I also like the idea of the referee as, you know, kind of a storyteller, as someone who brings the world to life. So here's a dirty technique I'll use. Sometimes I'll look on a random chart. I'll say, okay, I'm going to roll on the wild magic table, or I'm going to roll on the critical fumble table. And sometimes I'll look at it, but I won't necessarily keep the result. I'll say, okay, they're currently deep in the spaghetti. You know, they've just gotten into this... they've just gotten into this dungeon. And it's like, okay, the critical fumble table says that this player... This happened, the second ever combat. I guess what I'm trying to get at is you have to shape... You shape the story a little bit. Now, you gotta do so within the scope of the rules. Like, there's some things that are okay to shape in the moment, and some things that you can't shape in the moment. But it's like, you're kind of the final say on what happens. So be careful and be fair. But anyway, it's like, you use the tables for inspiration, but that's not precisely what will happen. Oh, I can't do this room yet. I don't talk about this often, so it's a little hard for me to gather my thoughts. but we're getting there. I guess I want to tell you a story. My players, in their second ever combat, it's just a den of bandits. No, okay. Okay. They're just their second combat ever in a den of bandits. Supposed to be a pretty simple encounter. We're still getting our boots on. We're still figuring out what's happening. And so the barbarian rolls a fumble, and I say, okay, let's roll on the fumble table. And it got like 87. Now, the 5th edition fumble table has some pretty harsh penalties for a critical fumble. And this one, I don't know why this is in the middle of it, but around 87, you hit yourself. For critical, do double your maximum damage. This player was about to knock themselves out the first round of combat with their own sword. And I said, you know, I feel like that is not a good start. I feel like we don't want to do that. I think the fumble table is in the Dungeon Master's Guide, yes. I believe that is where it is, yes. But yes, it comes in the basic rulebooks. Oh, I can go into the hot zone now. Yeah. But anyway, I figured I would settle for something a little less severe. I was at the table, and I was looking at it, and I was like, hey, let's roll on the critical fumble table. I haven't done this ever. And I said, oh. And the player, she's like, give it to me straight, boss. What's the damage? And I'm like, you fucking kill yourself. Let's not do that. In retrospect, I might have also rolled with it, but like I didn't want to start the game as being I didn't want to. It could have been like that, and it's probably not even that terrible of an idea, but I recognize the potential for like a TPK in the second fight of the campaign. And I just wasn't ready for that. Alright, where? Okay, I think I know where I'm going now. Yeah. It could have been a great moment, but I was not ready for it. Maybe in the future. No. Ah. Maybe in the future. Alright, am I going up? Okay, the lostness begins, where I wander around. Okay, fine. You know. But anyway, sometimes you roll. And sometimes you don't roll. Like, there was a wild magic surge as well, which I was thinking maybe I would do something custom, but the one it rolled on, like, it was a wild sorcerer using burning hands to make toast. Yes, that's a very D&D thing that can happen. And the wild magic surge that came of it is he was illuminated. Like, he achieved enlightenment and gave off a blinding glow as a result of successfully cooking the toast. So that was good. Yo, Manjerk, what up, my dog? Yeah. Are we in the right place? Nope, not it. There it is, okay. Yeah. There's a thing about fudging. Like, I've heard a lot on the subject, but generally the idea I have about fudging is like, if you're gonna fudge the die roll, why did you roll? You don't have to roll every time. It's not absolutely called for. You know, the dice are meant to add some... They're meant to represent uncertainty, but it's like, if you're a master assassin, you've been doing it for 5 years, you're pretty damn swag at it, you know, maybe you don't need to roll, maybe just this once. If you're really in your element, you don't need to roll for stealth. You just get it. The stars are right. Your overriding principle is that players should die to their choices, not to chance. I can see the merit in it. But at the same time, it's tricky, because it's like, dying, you know, dying in D&D is a bummer, because this is a character you've been with for a while. But it does feel, you know, it feels better if, you know, if their death makes sense. If their death was a fluke accident, that can be a real bummer. So you definitely want to watch out for that. There's, if you don't mind Critical Role spoilers, Season 2, Episode 42, there's a moment when a player dies to their own choices. Like, they were reckless, and they made a bad call, and it ended poorly for them. And no amount of fudging could have saved them. But the die was not fudged. Because that's not how Mercer rolls. School is closed for you. Well, that's good. Enjoy school closedness. How do I get up here? Can I get down here? Where the hell am I going? I think it's in the low 40s. I think it's 42. On the YouTube, it has a picture of sad Taliesin. So just look for that particular thumbnail, and you'll see it. It's like Taliesin on a bench. Oh, work from home via video chat. Well, that's stupid. Heck. Even the vacation is hecked. Alright, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here in Bubble Mountain, so... just it is what it is, I guess. Remember earlier when I said Super Metroid was intuitive and you know, was more intuitive than Metroid 1? Well, that's true. But it's like, it's not perfect. Aw, heck. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here, seahorse. Am I missing something? I feel like maybe I'm missing an item. What's down there? I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I should have gotten a randomizer tracker for this game. Heck, dude. One or two complete brain fart moments. That's one way of describing it. I need speed booster to get through the tunnel to the south. That's a thing that needs to happen. Alright, look at the map. Huh. What's through here? Oh, this is the speed booster room. Okay, never mind. What a great metaphor. Your brain is a fart that formed a mass in your skull. Cute. Alright, well, what can I do down here? Is this a room I can go to? Incorrect. It's not. Okay. So I have high jump. That's more or less it in terms of tech. Well, high jump, Varia, morph ball, bombs. So the limiting reagent is either speed, power bombs. I believe the next step is either speed or power bombs. Speed will get me a few places, and power bombs will get me into Meridia. Yo. Man jerk. What up, my dude? The emote is a placeholder, please understand. I'm working on getting some better emotes. I'm talking to an artist sometime in the next year and a half. It's gonna be Emote City up in here. And by Emote City, I mean I'm gonna have one emote as allowed. As allowed by my current subscriber count. Talking. Okay, okay. Yeah, talking. That's what the kids call it these days. Oh, yeah, I just gotta offload that Twitch Prime. I feel ya. It's just good practice, you know. Alright, so the good news is we're stranded here till we find a way out. But also, them sweet, sweet emotes, yeah. Video game, please. Video game, please. Hold on. One of these dang things needs speed booster. Okay, it's not that one. Is it here? There it is. We can't do like anything up here, but I just want you to know that I know where it is. And then I'm semi-competent at wall jumping, but not really. There we go. So this is Kraid. Check out the map again. So that's Red Tower. Red Tower is currently locked to us. That's Kraid? Well, I guess we're gonna explore some more Norfair then. That's cute. The Twitch Prime notification shows up as a little crown in the activity feed. That's cute. Like follows or hearts, and I forget what regular subscriptions are, but the Twitch Prime is a little crown. So that's cute. Largely irrelevant to everyone's interests, but I thought it was cute. Enjoy what cuteness you can. Alright, hold on. What is to the right? Speed booster. So, to the right of the save room requires speed booster. What's to the left here? Save the animals. You know what? Just for you. If I finish this run today, we'll save the animals. This room... God damn it. Why? Why does everything require speed booster? There better be a dang speed booster in this. This is the second place. Oh, yes. Jimmy streams. But Jimmy streams on Shake the Box. Let's see. Can I go up there? Is that a place I can go? No, that's Bubble Mountain. I can't get up Bubble Mountain. Oh, alright. That's power bombs. What's this? This is this room. Very cool. The high jump room. Alright. This is another save room. This is these guys. Need speed booster. Heck, dude. Alright, what's down here? What the bloody hell? Oh, damn it. Where am I going? Oh, damn it. I don't know the tech for gate hacking. I've seen it done. But I don't know the tech. Hold on. Did I miss anything there? Doesn't appear. Doesn't appear so. Yes. Slay the Spire. Pretty good game. Been meaning to play it myself, but, you know. Just so we're clear, yes, speed booster. Alright. But, you know. I'll get there when it goes on sale again. Unless they update into their content patch and it's $30 instead of $25. You know how these things go. You know, this is limited money, you know? Alright, can't get in there. Alright. Can I do... Hold on. Can I do anything in this room? We'll check it out. Can I do anything in this room? Oh, I see you have the emote modification. Someone came in here and they put the must-have clover on the emote. And it's pretty great. What the? Oh, where the hell am I going? Guys, I'm lost. This heckin' game? I'm gonna go back to Bubble Mountain. Long drawn out sigh. Oh, this sigh. Alright, we're gonna go back to... Is this the way to Bubble Mountain? Yeah, this is the way to Bubble Mountain. You know what? Heck off. Heck off, video game. There's a Bubble Mountain. I'll show you Bubble Mountain. Which is a great name, now that I think of it. But yes, there is a Bubble Mountain. That's what the pros call it. As soon as we get past these dang seahorses and little fire monsters and whatever the hell else the game has in store. Oh, the lava. Look at this. This is Bubble Mountain. Excuse me? This is a thing that can happen? There it is. Okay. I forgot that you can go down here. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is Bubble Mountain. We found it. Alright, let's get moving. Is this the other side? Yeah, this is the other side. That's a shortcut. Cool. That's very morbid, Jimmy. It's the time and place for that kind. That kind of comedy. And boy, howdy, you found it. I changed my rules lately. I was thinking about how, because I've long been, tell you what, at some point, no, it's not too soon. Neither too soon nor too late. You've come at just the right time. Anyway, I was thinking about how rules are silly. Twitch chat rules in particular. Because there's a guy I follow on Twitch who has the best rules ever. Like, the rules readout for his stream is something to the effect of, no matter what I put in this goddamn rule block, basically, it's like me putting things in this rule block doesn't change a damn thing. If someone wants to be an asshole, they're gonna be an asshole. If they want to be a good person, they're gonna be a good person. And what I put in this rule block ain't gonna make a damn bit of difference. And there's just something so refreshing about that kind of honesty. Because so many rule boxes, they're like, you know, it's basically just a reiteration of the terms of service. Or it's, you know, whatever's popular, the niceties of the date which are popular. So, to see something break the mold in that fashion, I find refreshing. The rule block is just a heads up on why you'll eventually get banned. Great. No. Is that a thing? That's not a thing. More rules, the more odds. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I don't do a lot of banning here. I'm still, you know... bollocks. This fucking guy. I'm still on the fence about whether to ban or timeout. Like, obviously, there are gonna be some problem characters who, you know, you just have to remove from the equation. God damn it. Fine. Fine, don't be like that. Don't be like that, green platform. I wouldn't want to ban you. You're such good company. Alright, can I get up there? I don't know where I am. I've taken a left turn at Albuquerque, and I'm somewhere. I am somewhere, and hopefully I am going somewhere good. This is not it. This is not it at all. Thank you. I figured this place needed a little bit of honesty. I thought about just lots of like meme rules. Just make a meme of the whole thing. But you know, there's a place for memes. And there's, you know, whatever the opposite of a place for something means. A place for not that? I don't know. You're gonna do a Slay the Spire run. Get up the Ascension ladder. Just, good luck with that. Oh, no. This is wrong. Hold on. You know what? Second sequence break time. Yeah, that's right. I did it. There we go. I've sequence broken the wave beam. Make sure there's no weird crap here. So wall jump sequence break, which is a simple sequence break. But it's an alright one. If he flipped his name, and he was Jerk Man instead of Man Jerk. Honestly, I think they're both a little bit weird. You've definitely chosen an unusual name. So no bones about that. Alright, what's down here? Oh, this is this room. Oh, let's never do that room again. There will probably be some bones. Oh, jeez. But I just said there'd be no bones. Where? Okay, there's a secret here. Oh, it's there. Okay. Very well. Oh, okay. We found Speed Booster. I remember this section. But you know what else I remember? This heckin' missile pack. Why is this missile pack here? Noob Ultimate would be, it's very anime. Very anime indeed. Gotta be. Sometimes there's nothing for it. Ooh, look at that. And I wanted to do a Shine Spark there. Messed it up. See, it's rooms like this. Like, it took me forever to figure out this room as a kid. Just like, look at it. It's just a room. Oh, it's just a room with some pterodactyls in it. What are you gonna do with that? Well, it's full of lava, and it has pterodactyls, so pretty much it's a terrible room and you should never come back here. So I didn't come back here. Until forever. And then I was like, well, this is a room that exists. Look at us go. How sharp is that? Hold on. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. You can't roll it from left to right. You have to let go of left and then press right. Okay. I understand. Image. Say your name backwards. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so here's Bubble Mountain. Where else did I want to go? Did I leave anything behind? I could go south from here, hypothetically. Give that a look-see. Yeah, we appear to be in the right neighborhood. No, this is not the room. Well. I'll get you. Yeah, I'll get that guy. Energy tank. I wonder what we're doing. I wonder what's on the other side. Oh, this room. I mean, I could, like, YOLO. How sharp are those spikes? Yeah, I think we would die before we got across. Best not to worry about it. Not for now, anyway. Just use... Alrighty. Catch you later, man, jerk. Jerk, man. Names, man. How do they even work? Okay, hold on. We can... Weird. Alright, we could go up here. We'll deal with this room later. I have a Crocomire to fight. Who I believe is a mini-boss? Kraid Ridley. I forget all the other names. Hold on. Kraid Ridley. Fantoon Dragon. Yes. Crocomire is not a boss you have to fight for the statue. Hello, Crocomire. You the heck right off, Crocomire. Rude. Alright, we done? We're done. Ooh. Does this seem particularly nightmarish to anyone else? You know, a dinosaur with acid literally melting the flesh off its bones? That seems a little gruesome. Look at that. Jump scare dinosaur. Whoop. Damn it. Okay, that's acid. Watch out for the acid. That's pretty gruesome, yeah. Alright, what are we looking at? I'll do a quick pit stop here. I'm surprised I haven't seen any more super missiles. Alright, hold on. Let's see. I know ice is somewhere in this neighborhood. Can we, hold on. Oh, yeah, you could just get up there. No problem. Oh, well, there's the first power bones. expected. Alright. Alright, so there's the first power bombs. What is to the right here? Oh, don't mind if I do. Take a save here. Huh. Is this the ocean fly room? I don't think so. It's one of the water rooms. Oh! Oh, it's falling down, huh? Okay, well enough. Well enough. Okay, this is a pickup room. Missiles. Very well. What? I thought there was something here, but I guess not. I guess not. This game is a little weird sometimes. Champion's Ballad. Never heard of it. Oh, here we go. Let's see, we go do like, is it this? Hey, get out of here. Weirdos. Alright, that clears everything. I know this room. You go like that. I believe ice is here? It's either ice or grapple. It's one of those. Grapple. Good. What? God, that sounds terrible. First phase, 5 minutes. Second phase, 45 minutes. Third phase, 5 minutes. You know what? Can't stop me, game. I'll just wall jump up there. Being able to wall jump, it turns out, is a pretty nice ability. Okay. Here's one of those tricks. I'm not going to use the grapple here. Beans. Ah! Damn it. Okay, okay. Okay. You gotta get a little bit of speed. This is an ocean, right? Yeah, that's a cute little ocean. Very well. Okay. I don't think there's anything down here. Oh, it's up these guys. Well. And that guy. Way up there, but we don't talk about him. Very well. Alright. Check out the map. Where else did I want to go? Just look. Just look around you. You figure it out. No, not that room. that's not the one. So it's my plan to tackle a randomizer at some point. And my concern is that eventually there's gonna be a one-off item that I miss. Is there anything down here? No, okay, just had to check. Had to check. There's gonna be a one-off item. There's gonna be a check, and then there's gonna be another check behind it. So it would kind of suck. Hold on. All right. Oh, this is dang Alcatraz escape. You know what? Off. These guys giving me the heckin' business. Can I shine spark here? Maybe. I want to try it. Nope, cannot. Okay, well, we tried. A check, yeah. A location that a thing can be in. Oh, let's not die. A location that a thing can be in. Is this... No! Damn it. Damn it. This is, This is, in fact, on an emulator. This is not on an actual SNES. Why do you ask? Alright, so that's a thing up there. No, okay. Okay, let's not die. Let's not die. It would be best if we did not die. Just move on, just move on. Okay. No reason. That's an odd thing to ask for just out of curiosity. Curiosity I can abide by. Being a curious sort myself. Extremely hacker voice. I'm in. That's the way you do it. Alright. No, 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 no. Please, Mama, no spaghetti. I don't know the last time I saved. Probably before... Oh, shit. How have I not found any reserve tanks either? That's another question. Okay, just kill these guys. Don't be killed by these guys. There we go. You sound like Solid Snake on a cold. I have a Solid Snake impression. It's pretty much exclusively based on the Solid Snake Dummy Thick meme. But it is a voice I like to do. Alright. Alright, so we have power bombs. I think it's time to get the hell out of here. I can do a couple voices, you know. A little bit of practice. Oh, there's the E-tank, yes. Yes. Hold on. Watch this. Look at me go. E-tank, get. You thought your phone bugged out. It's not that special of a voice. Or is it?
Colonel. I'm trying to find the last Metroid. But my ass is dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the space pirates.
That's right, it can't be. You would be hard-pressed to get any worse than Book's Mickey impression. That thing is the stuff of nightmares. Oh, here's a room. My nightmares, specifically, apparently. If you haven't heard it, Jimmy, sometime you ought to tune into Zeeplecast. It's like every other Tuesday. I think we're on next Tuesday. Next Tuesday at about 6 p.m. We might give you a sneak peek of the Mickey impression. Just for you. And just because you haven't witnessed its otherworldly horror. It is canon that Solid Snake finds Samus hot. You know what? That's an interesting... Is that like in the Smash canon or something? Smash canon is weird. What's it canonical to? That's the important question. Link me where can you tune in? Tell you what, you can tune in right here. Or over there. But we're building a tiny podcast empire. And it's great. And by great, I mean a poor thing but our own. But anyway, we're probably going to be playing a new game. Probably be playing some Ultimate Chicken Horse next time. But it's like 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're Eastern time, that'll be 9 p.m. for you. So it'll be a little bit late. But we'll make it worth your while. Alright. Alrighty. Is it, Ice Beam is up and to the left. Ice Beam is up and to the left, yes. What's over there? What is over there? South, right. Remind you via Discord. You know what, Jimmy? I can do that. I'll do my best to remember. What is... Okay. 1 second. Oh! Right. Okay. It's Snake's codec for Samus. Zero suits Samus particular, which, to be fair, probably the hottest form of Samus. If these are the terms we're using. Okay. Hold on, I'll make a note to remind Jimmy to see Zeeplecast. Cool. Speaking of Zeeplecast, you got any weird questions you want answered? Because half the fun of Zeeplecast is asking weird questions and answering weird questions. We have to take off. Take off high jump for this. What do you fucking mean it won't fire? God damn it. Fuck that. God damn it. This game is so full of hard tricks. I don't even know if there's anything up there, but just in case there is, I wanted to look. Is Ice Beam in here, or is this just like a missile? I think Ice Beam is the top. No, this is Ice Beam. Okay, cool. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, what's down here? No, just all these guys. Just heck off, dudes. No, okay, you're supposed to... You know what? There's a missile tank or an E-tank over there. And I think I value that a lot. You're supposed to shine spark into it, I think? Alright. Oh, god damn it. You know what? This room is stupid. It's one of those absurdly difficult rooms. Okay then. Now we're back here to the Crocomire room. And I guess we're gonna go over here. Take an energy refill, sure. Have we been... We've been through here. Alright, it all seems good. Oh, this room. Alright. This is a little sneak peek. Yep. This is Ridley's house. And we will be back there. Is there anything here? No? There's oh, that's another concern of mine. If there's an out-of-the-way... If there's a little out-of-the-way alcove with an important item in it, that could also be a problem. But, you know, it's good to be aware of how things could go wrong. Alright, so I guess I want to go back topside. Go to wrecked ship? Well, yes, we're not ready for Meridia yet. We will be ready for Meridia after wrecked ship. So we're just trying to get back to topside now. So to that end, I'm just going to go straight up. No, heck off. Those guys, they can just heck off. Oh, there's stuff up there. Sounds nice. There we go. A nice feature of Ice Beam. Okay, missile. There it is. Okay. Yeah, little alcoves like this, which I remember from watching speedruns. And I don't really remember otherwise. Okay. So here is the reserve tank. Very nice. And there's a missile tank down there. Okay. I think I will probably take a break. Excuse me. Video game? Okay, whatever. But let's see. Yeah, this one will do it. it's not a tomb. I know of that name. I know of that meme in Legend. I've never seen the movie. Just throw that on the list of movies I need to see and I haven't seen. Alright, hold on. Oh, heck, these don't match at all. You know what? Text BRB, please be destroyed. I want to duplicate this. Copy. Paste. Duplicate. Now and then you gotta fix things up. Hold on. One more. Okay, cool. Dungeon. Okay. Be right back.